everyone, welcome back to my channel Tutelage, a guide to economics. Here, this is Shripana. Hope all of you are doing good. We had already discussed in my last session the definition of measures of central value, characteristics of average, the definition of arithmetic mean, their formula, and the simple and weighted arithmetic mean also. So today we are going to start another discussion session for some topic of measures of central tendency, that is called part 2. So if you have missed my previous session, please go and check my description box and my first comment where the previous videos link is already shared. So now go to the next slide where we can see what we will study today. So the first one is the formula of arithmetic mean. The second one is calculation of the arithmetic mean by direct and shortcut method, and whole calculation process which is in discrete series. Okay, so not the continuous one. I think it will be a very helpful session to everyone. So let's begin the session. So now let's move. So here this is a slide for arithmetic mean. We have already discussed in my previous session the definition of the arithmetic mean and its formula also. So it's just for a reminder before going to the example slide. Okay, so we can see the arithmetic mean is denoted by the x bar. Okay, so x bar equals to summation of x divided by n. So what do you mean by a summation x? So this sign denotes the summation. Okay, so summation means sum of the all values. So in this case, sum of the nth values of x variable. Okay, so we can write x1 plus x2 plus plus xn, and which is divided by n because there are n values. So that's why the summation of the n values of x variable is divided by small n. I think it is clear. So arithmetic mean, the basic formula of the arithmetic mean is equals to x bar equals to summation x by n. Clear? So now move on the next slide where we can see the basic denotions, that is the x1, x2, x3, x4 which denotes the n values of a variable x, and n is the number of observations. We have already told that thing. So now move on the new slide, and I think which is the example slide. Okay, so here we can see the example of the arithmetic mean, which is done by direct method, and it is in discrete series and without frequency. Okay, so at first we have to know what do you mean by a discrete series or discrete data. So I hope you all know that what is the absolute meaning of discrete series, but discrete series is a data, or discrete series or discrete data is a data which can only take on the certain values. Okay, the certain values. So certain values means the integers. Integers means the whole numbers like 5, 10, 15, etc. Clear what is the meaning of discrete series? I think this is clear. So now move on the example. So there are wages series. So there are 4 variable: 60, 50, 45 and 82. So now move on the solution, and we all know that the arithmetic mean is equals to summation x by n. So in this case n equals to 4 because there are 4 variables, and what is the summation x value? Okay, so summation x means sum of the all values, sum of, so 60, 50 plus 45 plus 82, that is equals to 237. So number of observation in this case is equals to 4. So that's why 237 is divided by 4, and that is equals to 59.25, and which is the arithmetic mean of the wage series. Clear? So now move on the next slide. So here we can see the formula of the shortcut method of arithmetic mean. So we all know that arithmetic mean is denoted by x bar. So x bar equals to a plus summation d, which is divided by n. Okay, so now we have to know what do you mean by a. So a is the assumed mean, not the original mean. A is the capital A is the assumed mean. Now go to the D. So D is the deviation of items from what? From the assumed mean. So that's why D equals to x minus capital A. So x means the variable of x and A is the assumed mean. Okay. So now go to the third point, obviously. So that is a summation D. So summation D means sum of deviation, sum of the all deviated value. Okay, and we all know that n is the number of observation in arithmetic mean. So now go to the next slide where we are explaining the calculation process of assumed mean at first. So now let's move. So here we can see the calculation process of assumed mean. So we all know that assumed mean is equals to middle item of the series. So learner, how we calculate the middle item of the series? So we have a formula for this. So assumed mean is equals to maximum value plus minimum value, which is divided by 2. So from previous example we can see there are 4 variables 50, 60, 45 and 82. Where 82 is the maximum value and 45 is the minimum value. So assumed mean is equals to 63.5. Clear? So now move on the next slide. So here we can see the column of D. So D means deviation of the values of different items from the assumed mean. Okay. So D is always x minus a, not a minus x. Clear? So now go to the table. So for the first variable, that is 60, so D is equals to 60 minus 63.5, which is equals to minus 3.5. So now go to the second, that is a 50 minus 63.5, which is equals to minus 13.5 and so on. So for the formula we have to calculate the summation D and summation D by n. So where n is equals to 4, because 1, 2, 3 and 4. So summation D, we all know that summation D means sum of the all values of D. So that is equals to minus 17, and summation D by n is equals to minus 14.25. So we already know that the formula of the arithmetic mean by shortcut method, that is assumed mean plus summation D by n. So a equals to 63.5 and summation D by n means equals to minus 4.25. So 63.5 minus 4.25, which is equals to 59.25, which is same as the direct method. So now move on the next slide. So here we can see the another formula of the arithmetic mean by direct method, but this series have frequency. Okay, so now go to the formula. So arithmetic mean or x bar is equals to summation fx by summation f. F means the frequency. Clear? So now go to the example. So here this is the example of the frequency series. So this is the variable, the first column indicates the variable of the x, second column indicates the frequency, and third column indicates f into x, because the formula is summation fx divided by summation f. Okay, so 15 into 2, that means 30, 25 into 2, that equals to 50, and so on. Clear? So summation, we have to calculate summation fx. Summation fx means 30 plus 50 plus 120 plus 70, that is equals to 270 and summation of f means 10. So, the formula is x bar equals to summation fx by summation f, that is equals to 270 by 10, that equals to 27 is the arithmetic mean for this formula. Clear? So, now go to the next slide where this formula this example is calculated by the shortcut method also. So, now let us move on the next slide. So, here this is another formula of the arithmetic mean which is done by the shortcut method only. So, the arithmetic mean or x bar equals to a plus summation f d by summation f. Okay. So, in the case of without frequency, the formula of the shortcut method is equals to x bar equals to a plus summation d by n. But here we can see with frequency series, x bar equals to a plus summation f d divided by summation f. That is the basic differences between the with and without frequency. Okay. So, we all know that summation f or capital N both are same and which denotes the total number of the frequency. So, now move on the next slide. So, here in this slide we can see an example, okay, which is done by the shortcut method. Okay. So, now going to the table. So, there are 4 columns. So, first one indicates the x, the second one the variable of x, and the second column indicates the number of mils or frequency. The third column indicates the multiplicated value between f and d, and the fourth column indicates the deviation. Okay, deviation from what? Deviation from the assumed mean. So, d equals to x minus capital A. Clear? So, we have already explained what is the calculation process of assumed mean and the calculation process of d. Okay. For the formula of the assumed mean, that is equals to maximum plus minimum which is divided by 2. So, here we can see the maximum value is 35 and the minimum value is 15. So, 15 plus 35 which is divided by 2, that means 50 by 2 which is equals to 25. So, A is the 25. So, for the first variable 15 minus 25, that is equals to minus 10. For the second variable 25 minus 25, that is equals to 0. For the third variable the variable is 30, 30 minus 25, that is equals to plus 5, and now go to the last one 35 minus 25 which is equals to plus 10. Clear? So, now going to the third column where we can calculate the multiplication value of frequency and deviation. Okay. For the first x variable, the frequency is 2 and the value of d is equals to minus 10. So, that is why f into d, that is equals to minus 20. So, now going to the second one, 2 into 0, that means obviously 0. Now, going to the third one, that is 4 into 5, that is equals to 20, and now going to the last one the 2 into 10, that means 20. I think this is clear. So, from table we get summation f d which is equals to 20. Okay, summation f d. Summation f d means sum of all values of f d. So, minus 20 and plus 20, that cancel out. So, 0 plus 20, that is equals to obviously 20. Clear? And now we get summation f is equals to 10. Okay. So, now going to the next slide where we can see the formula of the arithmetic mean by shortcut method. So, the formula is a plus summation f d by summation f. So, we have already know a is equals to 25, okay, and summation f d is equals to 20 and summation f is equals to 10. So, formula is a plus summation f d by summation f. So, summation fd by summation f means 20 by 10, which is equals to 2, and assumed mean is 25. So, 25 plus 2, which is equals to 27. So, 27 is the answer of the arithmetic mean for this example. Okay, I think this is clear. So learner, we are done for the today's session. We have already discussed the calculation process of arithmetic mean, which is done by the shortcut method and the direct method, with or without frequency in both cases. So I hope it will be a very helpful session to everyone. I will come again with an exciting session. Till then, stay tuned and please do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. And please press the bell button for getting new notification from my side. Happy learning. Thank you.